Hello wonderful people, Groovy Mom here. It is Monday evening. I went to one post office and the line was horrendous. So I went to the self-checkout. One of the self-checkouts was stamps only, no boxes, and then the other one was boxes, like 5 people deep, but it took 20 minutes and literally the lady before me was done with her transaction. I went up and the thing did that like little spinny, the thing you never want to see. And then it told me that it could no longer process boxes. I was gonna get back in line, but I couldn't even do it to myself. So then I drove to another post office. The line was ridiculous and it wasn't moving. And then the self-checkout, same thing. So I don't know if it was like some sort of downage all over, but that's not the purpose of this. The purpose of this is that I'm going to make, well, it's called, what I wanted to do was challenge myself to make a recipe and not do anything different than the recipe, but I've already messed that up because I'm making a brittle. It's peanut brittle, but I'm using cashews because I don't really like those Spanish peanuts, and they didn't have any other peanuts. So, I mean, that weren't like honey roasted or stuff like that. So I went with cashews, and then I couldn't find any light Karo syrup, so I had to go with some dark Karo syrup. But either way, I have the recipe and I put all of my ingredients laid out because they said that that's what you needed to do, was get all of your ingredients laid out. And then I have one other special ingredient. So cheers, I'm gonna get to making it. Excited. Anybody like peanut brittle? All right, so here are the ingredients. You have 1 cup of Karo syrup, 1 cup of sugar, there we go, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1/4 cup of water, 1.5 cups of nuts, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then you know, the sky's the limit with this stuff really, because you could just add some sprinkles of salt on top, or you could dip it in chocolate, which is really good. I'm just gonna hope that this works out. I just don't really have a very good setup. Can I get it to focus? All right, so I'm gonna add the cup of sugar, Karo syrup. I'm gonna use a spatula to get it all out of there. I want every last drop. For some reason, it's not focusing. I wish I knew why. Swerves. Okay, so I got my camera fixed, and I added the butter off camera. It's over the heat and melting right now. Okay, so I am at 280 now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my nuts. And then we have to wait for 300 to hit. Oh, okay. We also gotta knock these nuts apart. Okay. Like I said, I don't think I've ever made peanut brittle. I have made candy, like I've had to, you know, use a candy thermometer before. Oh gosh. It's kind of seizing up a little bit. But I'm by no means an expert or, you know, do it often. So we'll see where we're at here. Good. I don't have any nice flaky salt, so that's kind of a bummer because that would probably be good on good on the top, but we'll make do. We'll be fine. I think it's gonna hit 300 here. No burning. That's, you know, I don't know. Probably experienced candy makers don't worry about it as much. This maybe took, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe to get up here, but yeah, it makes me nervous. Like, is it gonna burn? But so far it looks really good. We used to make snip candy when I was younger. Oh gosh, I love that. I would buy that at our church bazaars. We're flirting with 300 here. Then I begged my mom to make it. It was so fun. You burn your fingers. If you wanting to snip it off, like you'd have to snip it off while it was still burning. And actually I bought a bunch of different flavorings to make snip candy maybe a year or 2 ago. I just never got around to it. Hopes and dreams, friends. Hopes and dreams. I bet we're knocking on 300's door here. All right, we're at 300. So now we're going to try to keep control of ourselves. Add the baking powder, and it's going to foam. Look at that. Look at that. All right, look at you, baby girl. Now I think we have to work kind of quick here. Again, no experience, just, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna mess up. Okay, let's see how this goes in this baking sheet. I'm gonna take you over here. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hope this pot isn't a living nightmare to clean. Very well might be. What I read is that it cools up really quick. So you want to get it smoothed out as quick as possible. And maybe use a spatula with butter or oil or something. But Mama wasn't quite prepared for that. So we're going to just use the one we have, and it's decent. It's not super thick. I'm going to try to get as much as I can out of the pot, less to clean, right? I'm going to take a spoon, I'm just going to rub it like that, and just see if I can, oh, it's already, you can tell it's already cooling. No, Mama's not going to do that. We're good. We're good how we are. It does peel right off the spoon, so maybe it'll peel right off the pan. Okay. All right, let's let this sit a little bit. Salt now or salt later? Let's just salt now. And that's it. I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. Okay, so here we are, and this stuff it's maybe been 10 minutes, maybe more. Probably more. We finished watching Spider-Man. Oh, there we go. It's still maybe a tiny bit warm. Here, you want to try it, Nooch?
I'm gonna try it.
See what you think. It's delicious. It's a little thick. Look at that. You like it? Can you go give a piece to Grandpa?
A piece.
Last one.
Then no more?
Yeah.
Another one.
This was a really quick and easy recipe to make. I enjoyed making it. Turned out great. Looks festive. And tastes delicious. So if you want to, go ahead and give it a try. Highly, highly recommend. Peace be with you.